those that know, you know, early crew is sound check. So I gotta know, let me know in the chat right now. Everything sound okay? Is my mic cutting through okay? We're gonna just fill up a little bit more before we get started, man. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today again. What's up, Biggie? Biggie's already in here. Stitch Jones is in the place. DJ Ted Hicks is in the house. David Aaron, I see you, brother. John Solomon 41s. Nick Checky, I see you. Tommy Choo Choo back in the place. The sub slanger himself, Jubei representing. Hopkins says, I sound bad, but that's normal. That's just my voice. Got it. And, all right, keep it on moving. Mixcloud has officially announced their own live streaming service. This is an article from DJ Tech Tools. They're not paying me to say that, but if they want to, they absolutely can. Mixcloud, if you're not familiar, has been around for a while as a mixtape service for DJs, and they have a unique type of license where they operate similar to a radio station. You actually can put mixes on Mixcloud without receiving things like copyright strikes. So Mixcloud is trying to provide a solution for DJs who want to DJ music and promote music in a way that still contributes to the royalties due to the artist. We're not trying to rip off artists, we're just trying to be artists ourselves and share music that we love. The way that it works is similar to Twitch. You have to use OBS, you get a stream key from Mixcloud, and then you send everybody to Mixcloud as their destination to watch your stream. My opinion on this, I think it's a great step in the right direction for DJs. I think we've been talking about some sort of a subscription service to buy into. This is going to cost you 15 bucks a month, by the way. Streaming is what is happening right now, and we need to be able to do that legally. And so this looks like a pretty good option. K Squared is chiming in right on time. It is paid though, it's 15 bucks a month. For $15 a month, that's money better spent, in my opinion, for your creative use of being a DJ. If you go take this, let's compare it to $15 a month that Pioneer is trying to charge you for the record box service when the main feature is for cloud storage. Cloud storage being super handy, and the future, we're all home, don't really need it to be in the cloud. But if we had the ability to stream something from home, now that's something that's useful to a DJ right now, right? That said, let me take a couple steps back after praising Mixcloud so much. Mixcloud, if you've ever had a mix on Mixcloud, there's this weird thing, and I don't know what it is, and maybe it's just my experience. Chime in on the chat if you think I'm wrong. But my experience with Mixcloud is that a lot of people who are not DJs or who are not putting content on the Mixcloud aren't really going to Mixcloud casually. Like with Twitch, there's a lot of people here that come to the 916 Junglist channel that aren't DJs. They're not jungle DJs. They're fans of the music, and they're comfortable coming to Twitch in a way that it seems like people aren't comfortable coming to Mixcloud, at least with their music service. And so I think that when you talk about the average creator, the average viewer per creator, I think that Mixcloud has a lot of creators and not a lot of passive viewers. And I think on the other end, places like Facebook and Instagram have tons of viewers and so many creators that it's just easy to kind of swipe on by, so much talent, and you see your friend for 3 seconds, you stop by, you say hi, you throw a thumbs up, and you keep scrolling. That's your Facebook and IG user experience. You got shit to do, you keep on scrolling. Twitch and Mixler a little bit has this weird in-between kind of thing. I think it's because of the gamer back end that you have a decent amount of creator to viewer ratio. And what happens because of that is you have a lot of viewers that sort of lock in your channel for a longer period of time than, say, if they were scrolling through a Facebook or a Instagram feed. So that's my opinion. Now, let's get back to the basics here and go back to what NTG just said in the chat. Mixcloud is the only technically legal solution right now if you're playing other people's music. Now, that's not saying that other sites are going to see the revenue and what's happening with this new surge in DJs streaming and the revenue that can be created from all of this music that's being played. It's not to say that other places like Twitch could get the same license that Mixcloud has and operate the same way. There's no stopping any other business from doing what Mixcloud is doing. So that's something to think about. Right now, I am going to explore Mixcloud more as a service, but I think that I am going to stay invested in Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook as my avenues of reaching out to the folks that are interested in hearing what we have to talk about here and all this, you know, everything that we're doing here at the 96 English Channel.